back, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Massey alongside Joe Corey. I don't know what I did today to anger everybody.
Maybe they're upset you're leaving.
Our next match is scheduled for
Let's go up to Lucy Santana.
Your ref for this bout, Steve Mosher. Introducing first, weighing in at 253 pounds from Pound Town, USA, terrific Tommy Trainwreck.
Tommy Trainwreck out here. He will be taking on Kris Pyro, Joe Corey, and well, you and I usually are the first ones in the building. Kris Pyro was here before
us. Yeah.
And he's looking for Christopher Dozer.
Can you blame him? In the span of the last month, he has cost Kris Pyro the Triple Crown Championship. He's in the head of Kris Pyro. And it's exactly what he wants to do.
And his opponent.
The question is going in against somebody that
at 167
knows Pyro
pounds
so well. Will he be focused?
Hey, we've been sitting here talking for weeks.
Kris Pyro.
We're talking for weeks. Tommy Trainwreck has always been a bridesmaid, never a bride. Tonight's one of those nights. A win against a former Triple Crown champion could go a long way into projecting him into a one-on-one title.
And there he is, a former Triple Crown champion and the face of the RWA, Kris Pyro. The question is this the Kris Pyro we have come to know and love, or is this a weakened and distracted Kris Pyro?
There's no way you can't be distracted, Rob. We're talking about Christopher Dozer. This isn't someone who's just there. How you doing, sir? You got a handshake. That's how they know you.
I got kissed too.
This is true. By our boss on the list. You might have a class action there.
While trying to make things a little bit more serious than our last match, you can tell Pyro doesn't have the same energy.
Something's off. You can see it. It just doesn't look like he's 100% there. The question is 90% of Kris Pyro enough to beat Tommy Trainwreck?
Trainwreck is coming off of a no decision at Dynasty. And really, in singles competition, has plateaued, I would say. Well, it sounded we are underway.
Remember, both these two former members of the Strong Style Express, Rob.
Know each other really well. A spirit of competition fight here tonight. Test of strength, and Pyro doesn't go for it. Trainwreck reverses. Top wrist lock, nicely done. And don't let Tommy Trainwreck's size fool you, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a rather fast match. Couple of squats and a side headlock.
These are those moments where you wonder if the lack of focus because of Kris Dozer starts to play in. Little mistakes are the things that are going to make a difference with Kris Pyro. And it only takes a couple of those to add up for you to be on the losing side of a match.
And we do know that Christopher Dozer and Jonathan James Spear will be here tonight. It looks like he's a tad slower, Joe Corey, tonight.
You gotta hope after a couple of minutes in the ring, hopefully, adrenaline kicks in and he's able to focus.
Pyro with the side headlock. Trainwreck overpowering Pyro. Forces him back to the ropes. Up the ropes. Trainwreck follows. Big shoulder tackle takes down Pyro, and he is dumped outside the ring. Trainwreck can fly. See if he will.
Can't fly.
tell, Pyro caught off guard by that. As Steve Mosher administers a standing 10.
This is not Back to the Future 3. There are not flying trains.
Really?
Yes. I wanted to make a Back to the Future reference. I'm sorry. Oh, that's next year. We're supposed to have flying cars. And shoes that lace themselves.
Pyro and Trainwreck exchange a handshake as they appreciate each other's work so far.
I'm all for the handshake at the beginning of the match, but as you're in the middle of competition, it just doesn't work for me.
Pyro once again slips up and Trainwreck taking advantage. Chris Dozer a couple of weeks ago saying that he will take something from Kris Pyro every time they're in the same building together. Pyro just shoulder tackled and almost crushed a forearm. Pyro laying in the forearm to Trainwreck. Off the ropes. Big kick to the face. Off the ropes. Pyro follows up with a European uppercut. Trainwreck scissor kick. Pyro drop kick sends Trainwreck to the outside. Pyro takes Trainwreck back to the outside. Trainwreck tries to trip up Pyro. Second rope. To the out. Drop kick nicely done by Pyro.
This is what I was saying, Rob. Got a couple minutes in the ring, and now Kris Pyro's got some momentum built.
Pyro being caught by Trainwreck.
Not so quick.
Oh my God! Good God Almighty! Pyro right into the unprotected steel that holds the ring ropes on.
And this is when Tommy Train needs to get him back in the ring. This is what he made the mistake with. He pandered to the crowd. He should have been capitalizing.
Here's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. You know, we were talking a little bit about Trainwreck being a bridesmaid, never a bride. What does a win here tonight mean, Joe Corey, for Tommy Trainwreck?
I mean, you got to think of it, Rob, and don't quote me this, I could be wrong, but that would be his first victory against a former Triple Crown champion.
Trainwreck wrenching the arms, being asked by Steve Mosher if he wants to give. So far, nothing doing. This crowd trying to get behind Kris Pyro. Two fan favorites here, ladies and gentlemen. Pyro is off the ropes, being caught by Trainwreck on a backbreaker.
Oh!
Modified sidewalk slam. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out.
You're seeing a little bit more aggression out of Tommy Trainwreck, Rob. And this is one of those situations where being friends in the locker room is fine, but you're in competition right now. You need to get a victory, and I think that's what Tommy Trainwreck's starting to figure out.
Off the ropes is Trainwreck. Pyro with a Manhattan drop and a jawjacker. Follows up with an enziguri.
Tommy Trainwreck's still on his feet.
Off the ropes with Pyro. Ducks a line. Goes off the ropes. Flying forearm. Takes down Trainwreck. Now another flying forearm is a clothesline first. Ropes. Ducking Trainwreck and taking him down. And Pyro has got a second win.
Crowd's strongly behind him. Dive!
Nicely done by Pyro, who looks like he's completely focused here now.
Could be that frog splash.
Pyro going up. Frog splash! Nicely done. Cover. 1, 2. Trainwreck kicks out.
This is what you got to wonder, Rob, with all the stress he has over Christopher Dozer, by not being able to put away Tommy Trainwreck after that frog splash, it's just compounding on the mind of Kris Pyro.
How much of that, though, Joe Corey, to play devil's advocate, is that Tommy Trainwreck does outweigh Pyro by 90 pounds?
I mean, it definitely plays part into it. Huge knee by Pyro.
Pyro, shot to the head, and then a forearm. Off the ropes goes Pyro, locking up with Trainwreck. Trainwreck, German suplex. Nicely done. Folds up Kris Pyro. And a kick right to the face. Trainwreck. Oh! Deadlifts Pyro in a vertical suplex. Cover. 1, 2, and Pyro rolls his shoulder up.
And to answer your question, Rob, this is the situation where that weight advantage helps Tommy Trainwreck. When they're on their feet, Tommy's able to dictate the pace. When Pyro's able to get Tommy down, that weight advantage means nothing. Pyro's able to do anything he wants at that point, like we saw with the frog splash.
Trainwreck is measuring Kris Pyro. Flying forearm. Pyro chases Trainwreck and a knee lift. Trainwreck chased Pyro. Pyro heard it coming. Pyro catches Trainwreck.
Oh!
Spanish fly! Both men down, center of the ring.
The fact that Pyro is able to use his momentum to take the larger man down like that.
Mosher administering a standing 10 count. Neither Trainwreck nor Pyro has really moved. Here at 4, now 5. Both men begin to stir. Mosher at 7, both men at their knees. He is at 8. Pyro up to his feet. At 9, so is Trainwreck. This match continues. On the ropes. And a stomp. I think that just made Tommy Trainwreck mad. Going for the Insiguri, nobody home. Trainwreck gets Pyro up. Pyro blocks. Ducks the line. And
Oh!
almost an ace crusher. Another one out of nowhere. Super kick blocked. That time, spinning wheel kick. Off the ropes goes Pyro, trying to use his momentum against Trainwreck. Trainwreck with a knockout shot. Pyro was out on his feet.
Oh!
Pyro once again trying to put away Trainwreck. This gets laid out, folded up with a lariat by Tommy Trainwreck. Oh, full Nelson suplex. Pyro recovers, takes down Trainwreck. Trainwreck is in the corner, super kick. Both men down again. Mosher's starting a standing 10 count. Both men starting a little bit quicker now. You can tell, Joe Corey, Pyro is relatively gassed. He's given a lot here, but came out here, the lack of focus, being here earlier than everybody else today.
So we talked the weight disadvantage for Pyro, but he also needs to use a faster pace, which is going to expand more energy. You know, it might take too much out of him.
Kick right to the face of Tommy Trainwreck. Pyro's going up again.
This could be that 450.
He calls for it.
Oh!
That's got to be it. 1, 2.
Trainwreck kicked out!
That move won Pyro the Triple Crown Championship. And now he's begging Mosher for a 3.
These are those things that are going to start weighing on Pyro. He knows he beat Davey Cash with that move, but all that stuff is starting to pile up. Dozer. It's too much.
Wait a minute. It's Dozer's music. The lights have just gone out. And Pyro's ready this time. Where the hell is he?
Can't see a thing, Rob.
Pyro's begging him to come out. Pyro's asking for the lights to come back up. Dozer's got to be around here somewhere. There's no Dozer. Oh, it's a Curry! Trainwreck with a knockout shot has a color. 1, 2, Trainwreck beats Pyro. Dozer took a win away again from Pyro.
You heard Christopher Dozer 2 weeks ago. Every time I see you, I am going to take something away. He just took a win against Tommy Trainwreck away from Kris Pyro. And you know what? I give credit to Tommy Trainwreck. He needed that win, and he took advantage of an opening.
You can't.
The bell never rung. The match was still going.
Trainwreck doesn't look like he likes to win that way, but.
You were saying?
Well, I was wrong apparently. Pyro's pissed.
Because Pyro knows he's allowing Christopher Dozer's mind games to take effect on it.
Two combatants shake hands.
It was a great match. I mean, unfortunately, it ended the way it did, but
The question is, 1, will Christopher Dozer show himself now? And 2, what will Kris Pyro do?
when he does,
Pyro was ready for Dozer this time. And look, you can see the frustration in him as he goes to the back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I misspoke earlier. When we come back, we will have the winner announced of the fan vote of who will face Mike Montero. I will have that in the ring when we come back.